Howdy, Retro followers, and welcome to this week's episode with Retro Sips and Brews podcast. You can follow us or find us on Spotify, where we're brought to you proudly. A huge shout out to our sponsors, Petrie's Place. They have just been epic in supplying everything we need, not only to do our podcast, but also helping us out with supplies for making the drinks now at events that we host out here at Petrie's Place, Petris place.com. Come volunteer with Sarah and I. There's like 3 or 4 shifts a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If volunteering with wildlife is not your thing, you can totally buy merch to help support them. You can buy their Trash Cat coffee, which is really delicious. Come to some of the events that we host. We've got Nocturnal Nights on August 8th. It's BYOB, and bring a picnic. There'll be some raffles and auctions going on. We'll be serving our drinks as well. We also have a vision board event coming up, a Thriftoween with Secondhand Homie. And then, of course, we're also starting back up with Needles and Nonsense every Tuesday night. So lots of stuff and lots of ways you can support Petrie's Place and help them continue rehabbing and releasing these wildlife back into our wild. So what's up, Sarah? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I realize I totally forgot to introduce us. So that's all right. It will be off this week. It's okay. So we're just here today to talk a little bit about some of the bloopers from when we owned our shop. In case you didn't know, we used to run a coffee shop and a coffee and lemonade shop, and we hosted events there and whatnot. And you can hear all about that and what led us to start this podcast on our first episode. So if you follow us on Spotify, Retro Sips and Brews podcast, we've got a few episodes loaded there that you can go and hear more about us. So what are we talking about today?
It's behind the scenes of Retro Sips and Brews.
Yes.
The first topic is, I guess, the beginning of our day and what that looked like. And, I worked in the food industry before, and when you work in the food industry, you have to prep and get things ready to go for your day, for the long haul. But that didn't quite happen for us. I'm looking over at Shelly because
I hate mornings.
Even though it was her idea to open up at 6:30 in the morning, she was not up. We were not there at the shop at that time. We would be rolling in at like 6:45.
I mean, in my defense, I would pre-make the coffee machine, so all we had to do when we got there was turn it on.
But we were still late every morning. And luckily, though, we didn't have too many customers. Rarely would show up at 6:30 on the dot. And luckily, those 2 people that would show up occasionally were our friends.
Yes.
Who would literally see us, like, come out of our car. Usually we had, like, things in our hands, like fruit and all this stuff. And they're like, oh, we're fine. We're just going to sit here and wait for y'all to get the coffee going and the lights turned on.
They would hang out. Or they would come in and help us.
Yeah.
Or start turning lights on and putting signs out. And,
yes. Yeah. It was fashionably late.
Yes.
But once we got there, we were going.
Fashionably late has been my style forever.
Yeah. I'm like the opposite. So I'm like freaking out.
Yeah.
Like I'm
getting better.
You're getting a lot better. I have to be on time, but it's kind of funny how our friends were like, it's fine.
But most mornings were usually pretty chill. Like I would make our breakfast there, and we would have our coffee,
watching Netflix.
We'd have Netflix
chilling.
on. We'd be looking at the calendar and talking about stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't until like about 9 o'clock where we had our morning people come in. Of course, they didn't know that. We were late every morning. We played it off like, we've been here for hours.
Well, we had.
We've been here. We got here on time. Everything's prepped. Everything's ready. No, it's not. Yeah. We're just kidding.
No. I don't know why the non-morning person wanted to run a coffee shop.
I don't know. I don't know why the non-morning person picked those hours. But yeah, that was one of the funny things. The start of our day. Rolling in.
Yes.
Gayla, rolling in with the dog.
Oh, yeah.
The princess.
Who would just go directly to her bed and go back to sleep.
Who often, if she wasn't there, the customers are like, well, where's your dog at?
Yeah.
Where's she at?
Where is she? Why isn't she here? She was the face of the shop. She's on all the stickers for crying out loud.
Yeah. She's a very popular dog.
Yeah.
Very popular. You can find her on it. No, I'm just kidding.
We should start an Instagram page for her.
Just
that would be
for
funny.
her. But I don't know, because I feel like I'd be like a little like if she hits more than us, like more
you would
followers.
Be jealous
I'd be
of
like,
your dog.
Really, Gayla? Really?
Just grow your hair out and curl it, and maybe you'll be popular like her.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of customers that were like family to us. Some of I feel like were like, this is our place too. This is our shop too.
Right.
That would come up and would order, and I feel like they would just read our menu and go, okay, they got pineapple, they got strawberry, they got mango, they got all this. I'm just going to make my own drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it my way.
Can you make me a grapefruit, strawberry, and lime lemonade?
Yeah. And you're just kind of like...
Looking at the menu and I don't see that drink name. What are we talking about?
Yeah, what? We don't have that.
Yeah, because speaking of our drink names, all of our drinks have 80s names.
They did. Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. And there was a lot of head turning. I mean, there's a lot of, let me look. What's that one? Oh, yeah.
Can I get a pineapple orange lemonade? An Alf?
Yeah. Isn't that funny how you're like,
what?
An
I don't
Alf?
know. What's a pineapple orange lemonade? I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, you mean an Alf? Like, not to make them feel bad or anything, but,
Well, I mean, we had to enter it in the square to charge them, so we had to know which one it was. And, of course, we don't know what's in them. We just know the names of them.
Yeah. Like, what? You mean a Snow White? Okay.
Can I get some coffee with creamer? Oh, a Snow White? Sure, you got it.
Yeah. It's like...
I just want some black coffee, Batman, on it.
It's like Batman.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but we had a few of our customers that were friends who would come in and make their own drinks, and it's kind of like we were talking about the other day about the suicide.
The suicide, yeah.
Yeah.
At the fountain sodas.
Yeah. The kids would just get a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like we should have ran with that. We should have done that. We should have
made a Suicide Squad drink.
And that would have been awesome. Like taking
And then
advantage.
again, it could be named after that chick from the Joker.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to Google her name because it's gonna drive me crazy now. The one with the red and white and blue hair.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Yeah, she's also in the Suicide Squad. That's why I brought her up. And Margot Robbie played her. Harley Quinn.
Gosh, I don't even know why that took so long.
Wow.
And the funny part is, I should have been like, dun, dun.
I know.
Like, play
some Jeopardy music in there.
And someone's listening to this.
Is Harley Quinn?
Someone's like listening. They're like, Harley Quinn. Come on, Shelley. Jeez. You can do it. Gosh. So besides making a few people making their own drinks, a lot of the time, we got lots of great comments from people who would come into our shop and say the environment and how everything was like. It was just really nice, positive. They just loved...
No chaos.
Loved the shop and the positive vibes that were, coming out.
Well, I think that's because it was an 80s themed shop, and the 80s were just very chill and very laid back and totally rad.
We had the 80s music on, 80s movies on, like all the time. They didn't see like the stress of... we had a lot of events. Our calendar was full all the time.
Was very full.
We had something going on like almost every single day. And
pretty much every day.
And a lot of people didn't see the stress of moving the tables behind the kitchen to make space and trying to squeeze through to get to our ingredients.
Yeah. Or putting extra tables out on the sidewalk. So we always had at least one table outside with chairs. But if we were having a really big event and needed room, there may be 3 or 4 tables outside all of a sudden because we ran out of space to put them other places. And all of our extra chairs were stacked up under our counter.
That was a pain.
And I don't think people knew that either until we, if we didn't have enough for an event and we would go and randomly pull out some more chairs, they'd be like, where did these come from? Because we had no storage.
Yeah.
Other than in the kitchen in the back. That was all of our extra cooking supplies and extra stuff for protein shakes
we worked
and waffles
miracles.
And
with the little space we had, we did so much. I mean, we had DJs and bands.
We had a full band with a drum set and everything.
Yeah.
And a piano on a stand and the whole 9 yards.
And then there was some of those where, we'd look on their social media, we'd see them singing or we see them doing their, a band, a DJ or whatever. And we'd be like, oh, let's ask them to come play at the shop. And then you don't realize because they're posting like themselves singing.
Yeah.
And then you don't realize like
all the things they're going to bring with them.
They brought a whole trailer. Oh, they got a whole drum set.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a whole where was that video at?
Gayla didn't know they had a drum set either.
Yeah, Gayla was like, oh boy.
Until she jumped in my lap.
Yeah, but not many. I mean, we pulled off so many events. So many fun times. Great times.
Well, remember the one event that we were hosting and we thought it was going to be like a little small like group meeting, and then like
I don't think I can ever forget.
30 people ended up showing up for this meeting, and it was standing room only. Like the entire room was filled with people.
Insane.
Like we ran out of chairs. There was nowhere else to put chairs.
There was nowhere to put anybody. Like no one could fit.
Yeah,
like,
it was wild. There was a projector and it was
we had
insanity.
so much going on.
And I was like, I set up a table for like 8 people thinking they were coming to have like a little group meeting, and it turned into like this whole town hall.
You just never know. Like if you run a shop or run a business, you just never know sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
it was wild.
And you can never predict too, is we had a lot of events and it was like, I don't know if that many people are going to come, and then like a ton of people come. Or you think a ton of people are coming, it's like 3 people.
Right.
And you're like, okay then.
Yep.
I guess. Let's talk about our some of our vendor markets and how those went.
So our first market, we did not have a list of what to pack. And so we were just packing by memory of making our drinks in the shop, right? And what all we needed. We're all set up and excited. You know, we've got this first market and we were like ready to go with like 30 minutes to spare. And so we're just hanging out and kind of checking out the other vendors and what's going on. And a gentleman walks up when the market started and he orders a lemonade. And I hand you the cup and you look at me and I'm like, we don't have any sugar.
I don't know how we did that. I
still don't know.
The most important ingredients, by the way, to make.
How did we sit there for 30 minutes with everything set up and not realize that it was a full-on Eddie Murphy moment. Like, we have the Kool-Aid, but no sugar. Like, how? How did we do that?
You know, I just feel like we just got like really like, yeah, we got everything. We're here 30 minutes early.
We're
like so
stoked and ready. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness HEB was just a couple blocks away, and I'm pretty sure one of us ran and got sugar while the other one started the drink. Yeah. That was hysterical.
We have had some great vendor markets, our drinks. If you never had them, now you have an opportunity to.
Yes. Anytime we're hosting events here at Petrie's Place, we're, collabing with her, and we'll be selling our drinks, coffees and lemonades, and we actually now have
bougie
coffee machine. We got an espresso machine thanks to the sponsorship of Petrie's Place. We now can make fancy coffee.
100% support from them. I don't know why. I'm like,
I know. Yeah, coffee machine and a new lemon press and shelving for our syrups, and even talking about buying an ice machine.
It's pretty incredible.
Because when we closed the shop, man, we sold everything away. Yeah. I mean everything. We mean everything. Like, we did not keep anything.
And I'm glad, because there were talks about whenever we shut down, like, I don't know, should we make a cookbook with our drinks in it?
Right.
I'm so glad. Well, no, we did have a conversation of, maybe we'll do like where we share a recipe, like on how to
sharing our recipes,
share a recipe, how to make the drink or whatever. But now we're like, no, that's not happening. Put that back in the vault.
Dude, I forgot how delicious our lemonades are.
Yes.
Until this last weekend's event, which was amazing. It was so epic. But yeah, I got an Ultimate Warrior, and that first sip hit, and I just was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how delicious our lemonade is.
Yeah, you're like, not to brag, but this is the best drink I've ever had. Oh my gosh, Retro Sips and Brews. Go follow them.
Yes, on Instagram. Go follow us. Our Facebook page is on lockdown right now.
No, but really, we had people hear that, lemonade isn't their preferred drink, and they took a sip of it, and they were like, this is really good. I can see why, y'all had a business and why it was so successful. Not to brag again, but so successful.
Oh, we had people come back for seconds.
Yeah. And then too is with the new espresso machine and having a nice espresso machine like the one we have now, and trying out coffee. It was just the other day, Shelly was over here, she made me a coffee, and I went next door at Petrie's, the volunteers, and I said, hey guys, y'all like coffee, come over here. We're gonna go over there and you're gonna tell her that you want coffee, and she's gonna make it, and I want you, or make a face, go, ugh, it's so gross. And it was like a whole setup. So then I come back and I realized like that didn't happen because they tasted the coffee and they're like,
it was too delicious.
It was so good. Yeah. I couldn't even fake it. I
was like, and as soon as she said that, I was like, y'all were going to prank me? Meanies. Yeah, because I was over here playing with the espresso machine, testing everything out to make sure it was all good and that I know what the heck I'm doing. And so, Sarah sends everybody over to get drinks to be mean to me.
Yeah, but they're like, we couldn't even fake it. This is so good.
It is
and
good.
I was like, man, and people that don't usually drink that kind of coffee, love the flavor and everything. So anyway, it's just, you have to try a coffee at the next event.
And just for reference, that was the Yogi Bear that I made her. That was so delicious. That's our caramel coffee. Yeah, it's really good.
Very good.
Yes.
Let's talk about we have many lemonades. We have so many different lemonades with lemonade names that Shelly mostly you made.
Most
you came
of
up
the names
with the
I came up with, right?
Yeah.
Well, because I grew up in the 80s, so I know all the things.
Yeah, and I'm like, huh? Who? What?
Yeah.
How are they related
Oh,
to
that was funny. When I was making the coffees the other day, one of the volunteers came in. What's a Teddy Ruxpin? Who's that? And then Two Mama had to explain who Teddy Ruxpin is. Yeah, so
and then
she
Googled
Googled it, and then she Googled Alf, and I was telling her, alien life form. I still have my Alf doll from when I was a kid.
So we have really great names for our drinks, but one of the names being a Bueller. It's a lavender lemonade.
Bueller.
Yes, and there were many.
Bueller.
Oh my gosh, there were many times like if you came and ordered that drink, I would like whisper it. I'd be like, "Oh, you want a Bueller, okay?" Because
even if I was across the shop, I would start going Bueller
constantly.
Bueller.
I was like, oh gosh, that's like one of the drinks had to be like low key. I wanted to just be like, here's some paper and here's a pencil, just write it down. And just slide it over to me, and I will make your drink.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off is one of the best movies.
It is, and that drink was really popular.
It was very
it's
popular.
perfect right now for the summer.
Yeah, it was our lavender lemonade, right?
Yeah. So
which
good.
we're actually going to be serving on a limited basis for a lavender journaling event that we have coming up on August 22nd.
Yeah, we just want to share that story for promotion.
And
That's
it's fresh lavender. It's not store-bought flavoring. It is a fresh picked lavender from our neighbor's garden, who is so kind to let us pick all that out of their yard.
Yes, we have a lavender dealer.
We do.
We
have
absolutely do.
For lavender. That's the only dealer I have.
Oh my gosh. And talking about drinks, fun fact, Shelly, you made our full menu that was on our wall in the shop.
Yeah, I painted all that up there. So the least artistic person of this family-owned business.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. So it was a chalkboard paint on the wall, and then I took the chalk paint markers and wrote up all the names and descriptions of them up there. I tried to be as creative as I could. It was not, it looked cool. I was really proud of it. It took me several days to make it. And I did cheat a little, though. I used our level and a dry erase marker to draw lines, like notebook lines, and measure out the distance between the words, like in order, so that it would look even and symmetrical and straight.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you've ever been in a class that I've taught, in my previous life, I was a professional trainer. Nothing was ever straight. It always started just going downhill as I would write. But yeah, that was a lot of fun until I had to add new drinks, especially if I had to add new coffees to the menu, because underneath our coffees, I had decaf available and hot or iced, and then all of our dairy options, which was numerous, right? Because we had oat milk and almond milk and regular milk and creamer and all the things. And so I would have to paint over that to add a coffee to it and then rewrite all of those things again, because I was running out of room. We had so many drinks. I think we had over 30 drinks on the menu.
We had a lot of drinks, and that menu I feel was a big staple in the shop. It just looked amazing. And then it even had something I forgot. It even had LED lights around it.
It did.
We could change the color, which was really, really cool.
Yeah, it was
and
fun.
I just feel that was a really fun menu. Something.
Yeah, and then the other
different.
painting I did was in the bathroom. I painted Ziggy from David Bowie, the Ziggy lightning bolt. And I actually freehanded that with just a picture on my phone.
Which is crazy that you did that.
I don't know how I did that.
And then, there were often times that she would say, to customers or people, did you go look at the bathroom? Did you see what's on the wall in the bathroom? And it's whoa, calm down.
I remember when Matilda and Matt came the first time after I did that.
Shout out.
They are huge. She's a huge David Bowie fan. And so I was like, Matilda, you have to go look at the bathroom. Go check it out. Did you see it? Did you see it? And she walks over there and she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, no, you have to go in there and shut the door.
Yeah, kind of weird, go past the really creepy door and close it to find, oh my gosh. That was really cool. And then we had our sandwich board sign, which was your idea. You started doing that.
I started putting stuff on it, yeah.
And then I took it over.
Right. Which is not your job. That's my job. I'm the one that takes things over.
I slowly started taking it over, and I ended up putting these 2000s characters on the sign, which Shelly was like,
I don't know
why?
How that ended up in an 80s shop.
But we had some really cool ones. We had Jimmy Neutron. I love Jimmy Neutron, and his dog were on the front of it, and it went well. It was with a protein shake in his hand.
Now, I will admit that one was really cool because it had our protein shake.
The boxers, they got a kick out of it. They were like, that's funny. Some of them took pictures. And then we had a Lizzie McGuire character.
Which I kept seeing. I still to this day thought that was Hannah.
That's so heartbreaking, especially if you're a Lizzie McGuire. The difference. My gosh, it's so heartbreaking, especially a Lizzie McGuire fan. You're like, really? How dare you? But yeah, Lizzie McGuire was like, hey, now this is what lemonade is made out of or something. It's like something corny, but it started people enjoyed it.
Yes.
People enjoyed it. At one point I was like, I want to take over the shop for a week and do a theme of it would be retro sips and brews in the 2000s. And
that's why I had to close the shop. I couldn't let that happen.
that is why we closed the shop. That's the legit reason.
We were not going to be a 2000s shop.
Yeah. For all the
millennials.
Well, no, I was just all the newspapers and everything.
Yeah. For all those that have been wondering why we closed.
Yeah, because they still write about us. They still write about us.
That's cool.
About the shop.
I love that.
Yeah, so now
great material.
I wanted a 2000s shop for a week, and Shelly was like, absolutely
nope,
not.
Absolutely not.
So we were like, you know what? Let's get out of this contract because this is some bull.
Okay, so talking about bull, how about the time that I was on vacation?
Boy.
And you were in charge of waffle brunch Saturday.
Oh, it's hot in here. It's suddenly so hot. Yes. I mean, customers were like our family. I feel like they come in, and if Shelly wasn't there, they'd be like, where's Shelly? If I wasn't there, where's Sarah?
Or if Dayla wasn't there.
Yeah, for sure.
Where's your dog?
Where's your dog?
Isn't the shop dog here?
And the waffle brunch, I feel like there was people, this is what I think. I feel like there was customers that if you weren't there on a Saturday, they're like, nah, I'm skipping out on the waffle brunch because Sarah's waffles, they don't taste the same. I swear I was making waffles one time, and I swear I heard a customer say, these waffles taste so different. And I thought, yeah, they do. I know they do.
I mean, it's not that hard. You just mix a little milk and egg, and it was my secret ingredient, and move on.
So, fun fact: I didn't like the waffle brunch at all. I was against the waffle brunch.
See, and I loved it. Those were great days.
These are things that y'all didn't know.
Because so many people would come in for waffles.
So many people would. And for your waffles. Yeah. And I almost felt like doing a heads up. It's like you want to have a successful business, but at the same time you want to be funny and be like, well, Sarah's doing the waffle brunch this Saturday. Heads up, everybody. So if you're thinking your prayers, turn that car around. They're like,
maybe wait till next Saturday.
Yeah. It's like, I'm okay if you go down and go get tacos down the street. I'm perfectly fine with that. In fact, you're helping me. Oh,
gosh. Speaking of tacos, how many times do people walk in and ask if we sold tacos?
That I completely forgot about that until now. Y'all sell tacos in here? It's like, no.
Yeah. We had a big sign off.
That was a constant.
Yeah.
Y'all sell tacos? Y'all have fresh tortillas in here? Absolutely not.
Yep. Nope, we did not.
I should have just tried it. I should have been like, yeah, 1 second. Let me hit you. Let me try this out. Waffles isn't going so great for me.
Well, you could have told him we did, and then you could walk across the street and buy the tacos and then charge them twice as much.
Upcharge them.
Yeah. That would have worked, right?
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. But we had a lot of great moments, a lot of things that were funny and good time. We had so many great times, so many different events, lots of events. Almost every day we had something going on.
Every day. And lots of community. We met so many people in that 7-month run that we're still friends with.
And we run into them.
Or we run into them at places.
There's been so many times lately that we have been, and in fact, I don't remember how long ago was the first time, but it was still kind of new, and we were out and about, and someone was just like, oh, you're from Retro. And it's like, it kind of throws you off.
Right. Well, especially because at that time we had only lived in San Antonio for a year, and we did not know anybody.
We didn't. And then suddenly everydy's just like, oh, you're from Retro.
And then to be recognized.
Yeah, and that's the thing now, is now going out, meeting people and having the bands or the DJs or or the people come to do these events. We've really become friends, and I feel like we've supported and they've supported us.
Yeah, absolutely.
That we've become friends, and we'll go to their shows still. We were just at a show the other night, and it's just
pie.
Yeah, and it's just great that we have these friends, and that it's just funny how people will see us and go, "Oh, I know y'all."
Right.
You're retro. I saw y'all in that video or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of videos,
gosh,
I think so. We filmed a lot of video content.
We did
in our shop, and some funny things. Like, we would do some funny stuff. And we even did a couple lives with Felix next door, because he would come over to brag about our protein shake and how delicious it was while live on Facebook with him. But my favorite video was when I got to interview Estelle.
Oh my gosh.
That was hysterical.
That was a great video.
That was so hard to keep a straight face.
It was. There was a lot of laughing, a lot of giggling, a lot of... We were just ourselves. We got to be ourselves, and we got to put it out there, which was fun.
And people loved it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when we said a couple weeks ago, well, it's been a month ago or so, we have a big announcement coming up, pay attention. And multiple people were like, are y'all opening back up? No.
It's just a straight up, like, no, we're not.
No.
No. But I feel like what we're doing is, at that time, that was a great moment. That was a great moment. It was a great time. It was great memories. But I feel like now we're doing something. We worked with a lot of organizations. We did a lot of community work. And we met a lot of people. But now it also feels like we're doing something, I feel like, more with a purpose. Like our wonderful sponsor, and we're helping wildlife, amazing partner,
Petrie's Place.
And we're just working together and having them sponsor us and making a difference. And that's why we're open right now.
Right. Because of Petrie's Place. That's the only reason we're here.
That's the only reason why we're open right now.
It was, here, use my event center to film your podcast. And we were like, great, fantastic, thank you so much. And here's some equipment to do it with. And it was like, wow, this is amazing. And then it just kind of morphed into, we're hosting events. Like, what kind of events did y'all used to host at your shop? And like, what kind of, y'all served coffee and lemonades? Like, why don't y'all serve those here at the events? And it was like, wait, what? And it's just all just morphed. And now we're doing drives again. Like, we're doing the Chones drive for Sucrulu de Chispas, where we're collecting undergarments for Title I elementary kiddos. There's still time to donate to that. We've got other drives coming up as well, because we were doing something every month.
Yeah.
We had a different drive for somebody, right? We collected hygiene products. We collected school supplies. We did the Chones. We did
numerous
food.
things.
We did all kinds of stuff, and I miss that. And that's something that's kind of morphing back with this as well. Is that today's podcast is Sarah and I, and we're talking about like the behind the scenes of the shop and how we got to where we are right now. But the people we're interviewing and the people we're sitting down with here on the podcast,
they're not celebrities.
It's people who are doing things to make a difference in the community.
Right.
And that we in turn are going to help
get the word out
of
whatever they're doing.
But also if it's something that we can do a drive and collect items for, then we'll do that too. Because that's how we used to roll at the shop.
Yeah. It's been really great. And I think it shows too, like, we thought that, at the time, Retro Sips and Brews, this is our shop, this is our thing, and we closed down, and now it's kind of like, there's a reason. No one goes, let's do a podcast, and no one gets gifted equipment and gifted a space and gifted all these things and have like full support. And now it's like, it's been a
huge blessing.
Yeah, you see there's it was meant.
Yeah,
this was meant to happen. We were meant to close the shop down in order to be here and be present and to help now.
Closing the shop was hard, really hard.
It was hard.
But this is amazing and even better because it's not all consuming. Right? Like, we can still go and do other things and do this.
Yeah.
Which is really important.
And I feel like it's
balance.
I feel like there might be some people like, oh man, our Retro Sips is back, like, in a way. And I feel like there's more of we're not just going, oh yeah, we're back to sell drinks. No, we're back because we're actually trying to make a difference, and there's a purpose. There's like a bigger purpose.
Right.
So that feels good.
Absolutely. It does. And just to add to that we're back, our Google still says that we're permanently closed, but we're working on that. There's some verification steps that we have to take to update our Google. So it'll be updated soon, but we don't have set hours. Like we're not here Tuesday through Saturday like we used to be.
Here for
we're only here when we're hosting events.
And those events help Petrie's Place.
Yes.
So
funds raised at those events or proceeds from the charges to attend those events help Petrie's Place.
Yes. So
the only one that's free is Needles and Nonsense.
Yeah, I'm very excited about Needles and Nonsense. There's been a lot of talk about it.
Yes.
A lot of people are excited about it. We can't wait for our first one coming up.
August 4th.
Yeah, super
Tuesday,
exciting.
August 4th, 6 o'clock.
And
105 Mary Helen Drive.
They even have stuff here in their gift shop that you can purchase. So if you don't have a project already, if you're coming empty-handed, they have projects here. How convenient. You can just pick one up and...
Yeah. There's even one that I'm really excited about because I think it's cross-stitch.
It's cross-stitch,
okay, yeah. I'm like, I get the names mixed up all the time. But between cross-stitch, embroidery, crochet, knitting, like, I don't know. Like I've said, I'm the least artistic person, but there's actually one over there that I'm interested in, and there's even diamond painting kits.
Yes.
So if all of those other things are not your forte, there's other options.
Yes. So
or just come hang out.
Yeah, come hang out with us. We are here. We're here all the time volunteering, too. If you come down and you want to volunteer, we will probably be here.
We'll probably be the ones to teach you what to do.
Yeah. So seriously, if you're looking for something to do, you have extra time on your hands, they desperately need some volunteers here, especially the evening shifts, like around 5 o'clock. There's the 3 p.m. and a 5 p.m.
Yeah.
They could really use some people during that time. But me and Shelly are always here if you ever want to volunteer with us.
Absolutely.
Volunteer with us, and hey, we'll make you lemonade. We'll be here.
Yeah, and they are 2-hour shifts, but it doesn't normally take 2 hours. Not this time of year because it's not baby season anymore.
It's not baby season yet.
Yeah.
But you can make it 2 hours by cuddling a little furry friend and, just spend some time here with the animals.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, this was fun.
It was. That's what's brewing this week. And until next time, we'll talk to you later, Retro followers.